what's up and welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be giving a review for the NECA Toony Friday the 13th Jason Voorhees figure. So as you can see, this is like the actual box art for the figure. And I just decided to pick this on up, because I had like the other Jason Voorhees figures from like NECA. So I just decided to go ahead and give like the Toony's Terror Jason like a try too. This is basically like an animated version of Jason Voorhees too as well. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get into this right now. So as you can see, this here is the NECA Toony Friday the 13th Jason figure. It actually has like the Friday the 13th logo right there on the inside, as you can see. And you can see that Jason does come with like his machete, And it has his name, Jason Voorhees. Now on the back, this is like his background diorama that he has. It looks like a forest. I guess which would represent where Jason Voorhees is usually at, And then it has like the scripture, it says, bring the fun of Saturday morning cartoons to your horror collection with these adorable little creeps. Pick your favorites or collect them all and make everyday Toony Terror time. So I'm going to open this on up. One of the things I do want to touch on with these background dioramas is you actually do see that too as well. I like how like they're at the theater, like that skull thing or that thing, that's kind of cool. You see it has like an X right here. And that's kind of nice. Friday 13 up there, The thing about it, it's actually kind of damaged once you open it, so it's like you only can really use this background part, Alright. Well, here's the actual Jason figure, and he does seems to stand pretty well. Now Jason also comes with like a machete too as well, but first of all what I do is actually just measure him. And Jason is like over 6 inches. And of course, Jason Voorhees is based on the horror villain or antagonist of the Friday the 13th film series, which I have right here on Blu-ray with the first 8 original movies. I have it here on Blu-ray. So yeah, that's Jason right there, as you can see. And this is actually my favorite horror villain. Then Michael Myers is second, then Freddy Krueger is third, But yeah, this is the actual figure itself, Now his machete accessory, this is it right here. I like how it does, like it has like this reflection on it. It's painted like animated like, So I think that's kind of decent, kind of cool. And the handle is kind of just like straightforward, Now I do notice that the machete, if you measure it, it's actually like 3 inches. Like when you measure the machete itself, it's actually almost about 4 inches, So it's about 3 inches, So yeah, what I'm going to do is actually just put this on in Jason's hand. And it does slide in pretty easily too. Because you can see like the hole right there. You just like, I guess just push it in. There's Jason with it in his hand. Now, I do notice Jason does have like some articulation. And first of all, this is a nice representation of Jason too, as far as like being that it does look like him, but just basically in animated form. So I think like this is kind of cool. I think it's nice that it kept the mask kind of simple too. It's not battle damaged yet, And it does like this is based on like part 3 Jason too, But the pants I believe like from the final chapter because they're like brownish. Now he does like have head articulation. You can rotate his head to the left or right. And I like how you do like the wrinkles, like the deformity on Jason too as well. I think that's kind of cool. The arm can be lifted up, so he does have like arm articulation. Hand can be kind of turned too. And even this one, you can rotate it up like that. Or you can like turn it down. Hand can be turned too. So I guess if you have that machete in it, you can actually have it kind of turn, like that. You can have it kind of turn like that at an angle like that, or turned up, Then even like the legs, you can actually, I think you can rotate. Yeah, you can actually bend the legs up too. So I think that's kind of cool. So yeah, they do kind of have like articulation. You only can bend them. You can't bend them at the knees, only just like that. Now that probably didn't disturb them too. You probably won't stand now. Let's see if I can get him to stand back up. Jason also has like the battle damage right there on his leg. I think that's kind of cool. He also has peg hole, only one though too, right there. So if you want to put him on a stand, I guess you could put him on one. He also has like a battle damage scar right there on his sleeve too. But he does seem to stand up pretty well, you know. Another thing too, the head can look down kind of too, and kind of up, but not too much, you know. Just giving an example. Okay, as you can see, this here's my NECA Friday the 13th Jason collection, or you can say Ultimate Jason Voorhees collection. Now I really do love this quarter scale Jason. This is easily my favorite of the Jason figures, you know. This is just such an awesome figure to have because of its size. But as you can see, this is all the other ones I have too. Even like the mask too as well, you know. Now there's other masks from NECA that NECA have done too, you know. So I don't have all the masks, you know. But these are all like the figures too as well. But I really do like this quarter scale Jason figure right. This is just so awesome. I really love this figure right. Okay, so there's the NECA Friday the 13th, well, Toony Terrace Friday the 13th Jason Voorhees figure. And I guess it's a must-have if you are like a Jason Voorhees like collector. If you have like the other Ultimate figures from like NECA, you know, or anything like that, there's a question you should pick this one up. And like I say, I don't think these are too expensive too as well, you know, so I would definitely recommend picking these up. And this is actually my favorite like horror villain, you know. As far as like horror films go, like my second favorite is Michael Myers, and Freddy Krueger is my third favorite, you know. So yeah, I would definitely recommend picking this one up, especially if you're like a fan of the NECA Jason Voorhees figures, you know. And again, this is based on like the Friday the 13th film series, which I have here on the Blu-ray. But this is the first 8 movies, like on Blu-ray, you know. Please leave a comment and subscribe too as well.